This is Record Royale, where we throw two albums into the ring with one another and see which one comes out on top. You know how I said last week that had been reading, finished that Chris Jericho book?
Oh, whoa.
It was alright. I need some suggestions. So if anyone's got some suggestions on books to read, preferably...
I've got one.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Sputnik Sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, I actually read that today.
Did you?
What is it?
The whole
It's a book. Not the book, I just read it online. That was a book.
Oh, right.
I read that today.
No, that would be so prepared.
That would be so
Yeah.
prepared.
No, I just looked it up.
It's actually so
I was
good. It's such a
wondering
good
where you
book.
got it from.
What is that where you got the band name from, a book?
Yeah.
What's the book about?
It's kind of a weird book. Like it's about it's kind of a love story, but also coming of age, I guess, and a bit of mystery as well. And
True.
it's by a Japanese
Sounds awfully intriguing.
author called Murakami. I don't know if you read any of his stuff, but he kind of has this like style of writing that's like quite surrealist. So you're not really sure kind of like what's reality, what's not reality, or like a lot of metaphors and stuff. You can take it really literal or you can take it not super literal. But yeah, good read.
Cool.
That's really cool you got your name from a book.
That's way cooler than our band name.
What's your band name?
Split Feed, and it's from COD.
From Call of Duty, yeah.
So it's not too
Hey,
cool.
that's pretty cool though, and none of us made it up.
No.
Stole it from another one.
No good.
From
pretty
another
decent,
band.
Yeah.
Well, Brad and Joe, who is a singer, played in a band with a couple of other mates.
Yeah.
Like a few years before we started Split Feed, and they were called Split Feed, and then they changed their name, and then when we started the band, we were like, should we just call it Split Feed?
It's just
Lol.
Easy.
That's
classic.
so good.
Year
Mate.
8, changing your band name every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were some of your band names? Sunset
First one was
Reversal?
Sunset Reversal.
Yep.
Public Fallout.
That's a good
Good
one.
one.
Nice.
Public Fallout. We were called Banquo for a little bit.
Bank.
That
Yeah,
was
we were
kinda
called
sick.
Banquo.
Maybe we
Oh,
should've-
Cherry Bliss.
Cherry Bliss.
Cherry Bliss
Cherry
is kind of
Bliss.
nice.
I still think Banquo is like a nice
Solid
band name.
band.
Banquo, what is that?
Just
Like Banquo from one of the Shakespeare. Is it from Macbeth? I don't know. I can't remember.
yeah.
But yeah, like a solo act called Banquo. If anyone listening wants to steal that one,
Up the grabs.
yeah, it's all yours. But I trademarked it, so give me money. We should get into the episode, I reckon.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're over 6 months in now. I had a look at the stats. I had a look at the podcast stats. We're going global here. we got people from wait, fuck, I don't know how you pronounce the American state. Is it Idaho or is it
Iowa.
Iowa.
Iowa and Idaho. I get them two mixed up.
Right.
It was Iowa.
Cool.
So shout out to Iowa and Slipknot for that one.
Yeah.
Belgium, Brazil,
Damn.
France.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know. I reckon they've just like clicked on the wrong podcast and they're like, damn, didn't mean to get Record Royale. Didn't mean to get that one. But we're here.
They're in for a
We're here with
treat.
Joe and Nette. Yeah, with Joe and Nette from Sputnik Sweetheart. You heard the origin of their band name before. How have you guys been doing? Because Joe, you said before that you're living in Melbourne. So I'm
Right, I
assuming
am.
you guys haven't played any shows. Or you aren't able to play any shows anyway.
Yeah. We had our tour manager fill in for me on bass for a few live streams, which was
Cool.
very cute and very sweet of him to do. But yeah, just been going slightly crazy down here.
Yeah, that is
As is everyone.
such a rough go.
But we're almost out.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Have you guys, are you releasing a new single soon? Did I hear that correctly?
We are. We have not set a date yet, but it should be first week of December. Fingers crossed. We haven't put new music out since December or November last year.
Yeah, December last year.
So we're really
Jeez.
looking forward to it, just putting something out, and also a music video, which will be good. Really excited for that
Nice.
too.
Cool. When
Very
did you
exciting.
film the music video? Are you in it, Joe?
Nah. We had to be so creative with this release. Like, even the press pictures are like from isolation.
COVID
essentially.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, COVID style
true.
press pictures, COVID style music videos, COVID style recordings in some instances. Like,
That's cool.
Some of the guitar tracks are like redone in Canberra, and I was like Zoom meetinged up to it.
Yeah, Zoe
Just
was
like
Crazy.
Zoe.
Zoe. Joe was zoomed in, and there was a feed coming from the desk, like directly to him, to his like ears, so he could be like, "Turn this down, turn this up."
Oh my god, that's
You did it
crazy.
wrong.
That's
nice.
so like
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is. Innovative? Not innovative. What's
Very,
the word?
It's very DIY.
Yeah.
It's
That's
DIY
so
till
sick.
I die. Nice.
That'd have been so hard though as
Technological.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Savvy.
technology or something. Tech
Yeah.
savvy. Yeah.
That'll do for sure.
Yeah.
Did you wait? So you recorded the song though? Oh, I know. So you recorded the guitar. Did you record the guitars, or was it just like doing mixing and stuff after you already recorded
like-
from Melbourne?
We recorded the
Well, I play bass, so it wasn't me playing.
Oh yeah.
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 We recorded originally in March, and then did some re-recording
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
Canberra,
Yeah.
and that the first part was up at Grove.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
A couple of bands that we've had on have recorded at Grove. How'd you go there?
loved
It's
it.
literally the best time of my life.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what everyone
So
says. That's
good.
so sick. Did you just do one single or a couple of songs?
Couple. We did
Just
a
one?
we did a couple.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I think
we-
we're releasing.
Hey, we can cut
it out.
We can cut that out. We can
Nah,
cut
nah.
that out.
Nah,
Bit of a
it's okay.
Don't want to let
disagreement
any
there.
world exclusives out.
Well,
That's all good.
That is this is the first place that we've even talked about new music, so it's already exclusive.
You
Yeah.
heard it here
Whoa.
first.
Oh,
Keep it in.
look at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So anyone listening is getting some hot
Out to
goss right
Brazil.
now.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Belgian fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's awesome. Do you guys have any like show plans, or have you just been? Was that going to be kind of difficult?
It's so hard to plan at
Yeah.
the moment, just because like the borders, like
Yeah. Oh, true.
getting in between Canberra and Melbourne's a bit difficult at the moment. So as soon as we know that we can I can definitely make it back, then we'll play some shows. But until then, we won't really like risk it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. It's so incredibly difficult to plan anything. You said that you haven't released anything since last year, but not too many people have done much this year anyway. So
It's been hard.
it's like, yeah. The two albums we're doing, Wolf Alice and Fontaines D.C. Did one of you pick one album each, or was it like a group decision?
We both already knew what the first album would be.
Mm.
Like that was a guaranteed album, Wolf Alice.
Yeah.
And then the Fontaines album, I guess we're both really into both of those albums, so it was a pretty easy pick.
I feel like
Nice.
we were tossing up between, because I suggested, I think we were talking about Fontaines and also Idols, maybe.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then went with Fontaines because I guess we've both been.
Because you guys did an app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
we
Idols
did. We
pretty
did do
Very good
Idols
Idols.
recently.
Yeah.
Because I've never listened to Fontaine. Obviously, the first thing I noticed, I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like Idols."
Yeah, literally.
There are a lot of
So
similarities.
I don't know. Were they like mates with Idols or inspired by Idols, or was it just a coincidence?
I
Because
think
they
they've
sound
toured with
very
them.
similar. Yeah,
I think they've done a
That-
couple of shows.
that definitely checks out.
Yeah. But it's just that like Idols and Fontaines have that like very like I don't know, like UK almost punk, like just driving like sound to them, which is so sick.
Are there many other bands like them?
I don't
so out
know
of the
too
loop.
much, but like Slaves from
Yeah.
the UK
Oh,
as
yeah,
well
yeah.
are sick. None I can think of off
You
the
can
top
go
of my
back
head.
to like the streets and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I've been listening to them
That's
a little
like
bit lately. Yeah,
Yeah. That's a big influence for Idols, I know.
for sure.
And I'd say
Yeah.
probably Fontaines as well, the streets.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
There you go.
What's the streets? What's that streets song?
You're fit, but don't you know it?
Yeah.
That one's
Classic.
like, they've got a lot of political songs, and that's like their stupid song, but it's also their most well-known song.
Yeah. So funny. All right, let's get into the albums.
Yeah.
Let's I'll pump through these little facts. So Wolf Alice formed in London in 2010. Ellie Rousel? Ellie Rousel? Vocalist, guitarist. Okay, I'm going to cook these names because they're all weird. Joff Oddie. Is that the guitarist? Is it
Yeah.
Joff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it could have been Jeff. I was like, I think it's Joff.
No.
Theo Ellis on the bass, Joel Amy on the drums. So Visions of a Life was their second studio album released on the 29th of September 2017 by British independent label Dirty Hit. They've also put out stuff from the 1975. So that's pretty cool. It was produced by Justin Metal Johnson. He's worked with M83, Paramore, Jimmy Eat World, Best Coast. So he knows what he's doing. I think he's American. So I'm not sure where they recorded or not. But
LA.
yeah, he worked with them, which is pretty sick. There was 7 singles off this album, which is absurd. Yuck Fu, Don't Delete the Kisses, Beautifully Unconventional, Heavenward, Formidable Cool, Sad Boy, and Space and Time. It peaked at number 2 on the UK charts, 54 here in Australia, and 190 in the US. It was NME's second best album of 2017, and it won the Mercury Prize for Best British Album of that year.
Jeez.
Which is like, that's a pretty big claim, isn't it?
I think it beat
Yeah.
out a few big artists as well. I think it was King Cruel, Arctic Monkeys, Everything. Florence and the Machine. I've got the list up here. That's why I know. So,
I was like, damn.
Spin.
that wasn't off the dome.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, that wasn't off the dome. I got the list. So yeah, but like pretty good competition for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
There usually like always is though as well for that.
Absolutely.
Cool. Fontaines D.C. They formed in Dublin, Ireland, only in 2017. So they've put out 2 albums in the past 2.5, 3 years, which is, I think you can kind of hear in their sound that they're like a workhorse kind of band even.
Yeah.
I don't know, I got that vibe. So they're Irish, so these are some Irish names. Brian Chadden, vocalist. Carlos O'Connell, of course, guitarist. Connor Curley on the guitar. Tom Cole on the drums. And, of course, there's another Connor Deegan on the bass. Hero's Death, this album was their second. Released this year, 2020, on July 31st by Partisan Records, which is the same label that puts out Idles albums. It was produced by British producer Dan Carey. He did Fontaine's first album. He's also worked with Block Party in the past. 3 singles, A Hero's Death, I Don't Belong, and Televised Mind. It peaked at number 2 in the UK, 26 in Australia, and number 1 in Scotland, baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the Scots. I don't even think it did better in Ireland, but Scotland picked it up.
Even
which
like
is pretty sick.
just number 2 in England. That's like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Pretty huge.
For a pretty like artistic and very like quite obscure at times
Post-punk
album.
yeah,
That's pretty incredible.
for sure.
Did their first album do heaps well?
Probably not numbers wise,
Not
but
yet.
it's what put them on the map for sure.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
true.
album's great as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very
What's the first album called?
Druggle.
Is it
Doggerel,
Doggerel?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So good.
Is it like similar sound to this one?
Yeah.
Um,
Bit rawer, I reckon.
I'd
Yeah.
say they're more experimental on this one.
Yeah.
This newer
right.
one, I
It's-
reckon. Like
yeah.
structure wise, maybe. There's a
Yeah, true. This is a good time to get into the
elements. Yeah.
When you say the structure thing, I had written down, it's definitely like a less is more type album. In terms of, there's a lot of space between everything.
Yeah.
Like the vocals, guitars, even like the drums just like stand on their own a bit.
Yeah. Are you guys fans of Interpol at all?
I've been getting into a bit of Interpol lately, actually.
That first Interpol album, like instrumentally anyway, not so much the lyrics and the vocals, but yeah, the instruments, how it's kind of like, it's a like similar theme all the way through the song, but like different things coming in and out and everything like just really locking in. Very
For sure.
sort of similar. Really into it.
yeah.
Which is cool.
I get that
sick.
vibe from the Bombay Bicycle Club album, I Had the Blues, but I Shook Them Loose, I think it's called.
Yeah.
But it's that
Great
similar,
album.
very different sound, but a similar kind of like, cohesion in the way that they have the different instruments working together.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is kind of, it's the
well said.
opposite to Wolf Alice's album, I think,
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah.
crazy blend. The guitars on this album are like,
And the bass.
Just- and the bass just
Crazy.
blaring.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of it. Massive,
Yeah.
just a wall of sound.
I think it's like it's kind of scattered and like not really uniform between songs, but it kind of makes it like an interesting listen. I think from front to back,
Yeah.
like it kind of switches up,
Mm.
and because then you have such like a big pop song like Beautifully Unconventional, and then straight into before that, is it before or
Yeah.
after is Don't Delete the Kisses? I think
Yeah.
it's just such a like it keeps switching it up, and I really enjoyed it because then it can go get really weird really quick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's such like her voice at the like is just insane. I mean, she's like one of the best, one of my favorite voices in music, like right now. I'd say
Yeah.
Agreed.
for sure.
And like lyricism as well. Her like lyrics are off its head. It's so good.
Mm.
Like, yeah, so interesting and like unique.
Yeah.
Which is really
Such a
cool.
badass.
Yeah. She's a badass.
Her lyrics on Sky Musing. Is it Sky Musing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I was listening to it and I was like, man, I would not want to be on a plane listening to this song. It's like, I'm going to die on this plane right now
Yeah.
if I keep listening.
You wouldn't
to
even,
this.
you wouldn't want to be sitting next to her. Sounds like she was having a rough time up there.
Yeah. The thing, yeah, that this whole album, the vocal melodies are so odd and like they're not normal and they're super like not I suppose they're catchy but like captivating because of that.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Whereas on the Fontaines album, it's just like, here it is, this is it.
Yeah.
We're giving it to you straight kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is also like really sick as well.
Yeah.
I
I
did
really
like
like with Fontaines the repetition that they have with their lyrics. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and along with like the driving bass and drums.
I would love to see him live,
Really,
hey,
like-
because of that.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They were supposed to come to Australia like there's shows still scheduled for Melbourne in December, but obviously doubt that.
Yeah.
But it's sold out. I can't go anyway, like regardless.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'd love
That
to
would
see
be
him
that-
live.
Yeah, with like when they just repeat everything. It's like they just have one point and they just smash it home
Yeah.
really hard
Yeah.
on every song as well. I think his accent as well, like the Irish accent, makes it even more sincere in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he
Which-
could say anything and it would sound like poetry because of his accent. Like everything just sounds like genius.
Well, that's like the interesting thing is I was listening to an interview with the band. I can't remember when it was from. It would have been probably ahead of the A Hero's Death release or launch, and they were sort of saying how into poetry the whole band is, and lead singer was sort of saying that it was like the music at the beginning was just sort of like a vessel for the poetry he was already writing, and
For
it
sure.
kind of like worked around that, which I thought was interesting. Like as a songwriter as well, I always do, well, in most times will write melody first and then be like, okay, what do I need to say, what am I trying to say?
Yeah.
And
Fit the syllables. Yeah.
but it was really cool to kind of hear him talk about, another perspective, another take on that.
On that, have you, like with Sputnik Sweetheart, Wolf Alice and Fontaines, do they heavily influence like your style of writing?
Yeah, I would say big time.
I first time I heard you guys, I immediately was like, yes, Wolf Alice. Because I was a big fan of that first album.
Huge
It was so good
compliment.
to hear. Yeah.
Thank you
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
in the
That's-
best possible way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very
I
sick.
think like without trying to like copy what they've done, it's like I think we have our own sound, but like the way we go about it is very like influenced by both of them.
Sure.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like yeah.
One thing in particular, I like looking at Visions of a Life. It's really interesting how you sort of made the comparison of like Fontaines giving it to you straight, sort of like Wolf Alice, like they get a lot of different tones and a lot of different sounds out of their instruments and kind of experiment with them in a lot of different ways. that makes every song sound like, you know, it's a Wolf Alice song, but every song sounds so different.
Yeah.
She's so versatile, I'd say. Her voice.
Yeah.
She can scream, or she can whisper, or she get your skin crawling. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the best thing
Oh,
about
absolutely.
Wolf Alice.
I remember
She rocked.
I hadn't heard of Wolf Alice, and I was living over in England and they played at Reading, and I had no idea who they were, and I just walked past the stage and they were playing Fluffy, and
Sick.
like she fully screams in the choruses. It's like the biggest screech. And I just never had heard anyone do that. Like, it's so violent, and I stopped and then watched the whole set because I was just like,
So
this is
sick.
the most insane thing I've ever seen. But yeah, she's just like, it's like a crazy person.
Yeah,
in the best
I
way.
saw him.
Yeah.
I saw them at Splendor last year, and like you could not take her eyes off her. She demands like
Charismatic, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
And I love it because they play Space and Time like 30 BPM faster live as well.
Yeah.
Really?
I've got a video on my old phone, and it's like almost comedic how fucking fast they play that song. And it like starts kind of slow, but then they just get really, really quick, and then it has the break where it's like show up party, and then it gets really slow, and then they just come back even faster. It is so good.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
sick.
have to, maybe that's some content for the Facebook group. Finally,
Yeah,
now
you're
that
on
I'm-
it, Brad.
Now
You gotta
that I'm
find
on the board.
You've broken the drought on the
Facebook posts.
on the Facebook page. Oh no, Facebook group.
Yeah.
Epic Facebook Royale group. I can't remember the name anymore. Hey Brad, by the way, word of the day that you said versatile.
Thank
Nice stuff.
Cheers, bro.
That's the word of the day.
Excellent.
That's
Should we get into the segments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Why not?
Let's do it. Let's get into it. First one, get inked.
Get inked.
All right. We're going to make tattoo ideas. Do you guys have a couple of tattoo ideas?
Yeah, mine is so lame.
Oh, they're terrible every week.
Yeah.
Ours will put them to shame as bad they are.
Yeah. Joe, you go first then. What are yours?
Alright, okay. So for the Fontaines tattoo, I had "Life ain't always empty." And it's just like a beer in a glass with like a Grim Reaper hand around it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like
Nice.
pretty like
That's sick.
That's a legit tattoo though. isn't
yeah,
it?
that one. And then for Wolf Alice, I had "Space and Time." And do you guys know that episode of Wallace and Gromit where they go to the moon? It's called
Yeah.
The Grand Day Out.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
So it's the rocket ship that they go to the moon in, but all the windows are like clocks.
Oh,
no, space and
right.
time.
That's
Okay.
heaps nice.
So that's my plan.
I rate
That's
that.
like heaps
Damn.
good. Yeah.
Really?
Two-
Oh,
couple
I
claps.
thought that was the worst idea ever.
Nah,
that's
way
good.
better than ours.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Way
Excellent.
better. Nettie, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I had. So for the Wolf Alice one, I did Sky Musings because like that song just is so visual. You really like. I don't know. Obviously, I just thought of the plane, and then the like a hand kind of gripping the plane with like super white knuckles, like super stressed, kind of.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
See,
They're
I
all
think the tattoos
legitimate.
get better from the guests because we just are so shit
Yeah,
doing this week
and we
after
don't
week.
care.
All right, what's your Fontaines one as well?
This one was hard. I didn't have anything super solid, but there's one lyric in one of the songs. I can't remember which song it is, but it goes something like, "When you get down to that place, it makes a monster of your face," or something. And I was just thinking of like a really detailed, like screaming face.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty epic.
That would also be good.
That would be sick.
Who's
Mine
going
sucked
out?
this week.
You go out.
You go, Adam.
Okay.
You got.
Oh dear. All right. For Fontaines, from A Hero's Death, the line, "Don't get stuck in the past. Say your favorite things at mass." So it's just like a little cartoon picture of myself praying at a pew, just like yelling out my favorite things. So like pizza and Justin Timberlake.
So you're gonna get tired of yourself.
Such a detailed.
That's a detailed one. I was thinking, yeah, very cartoon though.
Yeah.
Pretty shit.
I'm thinking of Bart Simpson. in
Yeah,
the
that
pew on
was what
Simpsons.
I was also thinking of.
Jessica.
And then for Wolf Alice, this one's not very funny. It's just very literal. But from Don't Delete the Kisses, it's just like a little Nokia, like the classical. What is it? The S? You know, the old phone that everyone had.
The E63.
Anyway, E63.
Whatever.
Yeah, one of them.
E63.
And it just says, "I see the signs of a lifetime. You till I die," with a couple
Aw.
X's as a
Wow.
That's
text.
cute.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
Very
kind of
romantic.
cute.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I thought it's kind of
What
cute.
do you add?
Let's bring it back to Earth with this stinker. So from Wolf Alice. So just like the title of the song, Planet Hunter. This is
Oh, no.
alrighty. You know when you see like I don't know, like bikers and shit, and they always have shit. Oh my god, yeah, always have shit like crossed, like so it's two guns crossed in like a Darrow way, and then there's just like
Darrow.
planets around all of.
Oh my god.
Two
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Or you could get that as like a leather vest patch.
Okay.
Also, get that stitched onto your
You
leather,
make it up,
leather
Jess.
vest. Yeah. And then for Fontaines, so from the song "Elusive Dream," the line is, "I was there when the rain changed direction and fled to play tricks with your hair." So it's just like arrow shape, like arrow shaped traffic signs. So it's just like a pole, and one way it says rain, and the other way it says hair tricks.
Nice.
Nah, not nice. Don't give him that.
Not too.
Not very nice.
Not very
No,
nice.
not
That was
very
alright. That
nice.
was alright.
It was alright.
It's a pass?
It's better than the first. Alright, I'm
Yeah,
happy.
that's true.
As
Alright.
if the Planet Hunter one's boss.
I would wear that jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best be solid.
What's yours, Brad?
I got from Don't Delete the Kisses. I think the lyric is, "Instead I'm typing you a message they'll know I'll never send. Rewriting old excuses. Delete the kisses at the end." I was thinking like like some people wear those like lace choker necklaces. They like have like X's on them. I was thinking like a neck tat, just like a bunch of X's around your neck, but in a
Whoa.
little gap it says "Don't delete the kisses." So it's like an endless cycle of like kisses, like X's.
Nice.
So
That's very.
That's deep.
yeah,
That's pretty
thank you.
deep.
That is deep.
That was that was maybe the deepest thing ever on this show. And from Televised Mind from Fontaines, it's swipe your thoughts from Broadway, turn ideals into cabaret. I was thinking just like a cabaret dancer, but then with like a big juicy like brain on top. So it's like a televised mind, maybe inside a little TV as well.
Ooh.
Mm.
Like a cabaret with a brain instead of a face, like a big juicy pink brain.
You get it coloured then?
Whoa.
Yeah, probably a
Yeah,
coloured
it'd have
tat.
to be coloured.
Maybe like black and white cabaret, but then a big juicy pink brain in a
Juicy
TV.
brain.
Big
Brain
black
juice going everywhere.
Yeah,
Besides mine, they're all some pretty nice, thought out tattoos. So
I think so.
I apologise for that. Let's see how we go with the movies.
Oh, dear.
Let's do the pitch. All right.
I'm keen for
So-
Joe's.
Yeah, I'm keen for these. So we're making movie plots from the song titles. So Joe, apparently it's been hyped up, so you're kicking it off.
I've way hyped this up too much. Like, all right, let's get it. The movie is called Planet Hunter, and it's a superhero movie.
Nice.
So there's these interdimensional evil beings, voiced by Danny DeVito, who want to destroy the universe and are doing it one by one, hunting down planets. Their next destination is Earth. Luckily, there is a woman by the name of Alice, Jennifer Lawrence, to save the days.
Nice.
Her genes were genetically mutated when she was bitten by a wolf, giving her superpowers,
Whoa.
not too
Hey.
dissimilar to a werewolf. However, she's able to control herself in that state. So when the news comes to Earth that the planet hunters are on the way, Wolf Alice is given the duty of protecting everyone. She successfully defeats the interdimensional planet hunters by flying in a plane 40,000 feet above the Earth. She jumps off the plane and dives into the path of the planet hunters' shrinking rays, knowing that she will die. However, the selfless act of jumping in the way of the beam reverses the stream, kind of like in Harry Potter,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and destroys the planet hunter.
Wow.
But she survives. And then she returns to Earth a hero, and a band is formed in honor of her defeat. defeat, and it's called Wolf Alice.
Whoa.
So that could like be real.
Jeez.
That was so good.
That was sick.
I loved it.
Excellent.
Danny DeVito would kill it in that role.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
Nice.
That was awesome.
That is wild.
Yeah, Nettie.
Well played.
I cannot
played.
follow that. That is.
You got.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. So my pitch is the film is called Televised Mind. It's a major motion picture set in the year 2084. The movie follows a protagonist called Dogrel who is living in America and working at a linen factory. Over the next few decades, strange things start happening around the world, and big things start vanishing. So, for example, the pyramids of Egypt, the Eiffel Tower, the Big Banana. Dogrel is part of an online conspiracy theory forum that believes a secret technology called Fontaines D.C, or FDC for short, is responsible. They believe that FDC is a technology that enables people to control things with their mind. Mentions of it first popped up on the dark web on a thread called A Lucid Dream. The user, who claims to have created FDC, said that the technology was too powerful to be released and they were going to destroy it. However, Dogrel and his online friends believe that FDC was never destroyed and is being used by some of the world's most powerful people to do strange things. Televised Mind follows Dogrel and his friends as they uncover the truth behind these vanishing big things.
Nice.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was so sick.
They were by far the two best we've ever
Easily.
had.
Oh,
That
really?
was so good.
Oh my goodness.
You guys
Damn.
even you used the names from the album.
Yeah.
Mine are all just bullshit.
Oh no.
Far
I think we
out.
put too
You
much
guys
thought
killed
into
that.
That is so
Actually
sick.
killed that.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome.
All right.
Can I get
Adam,
mine?
follow
Can I get mine out of the way?
Yeah, you go, bro.
I don't really have anything. Mine's just like
Yeah,
I was
let's
gonna
go.
call it Space and Time. I was just
Are you
thinking,
making up on the spot
yeah,
again?
this is on the off the dome. Pretty much.
Is Planet Earth under attack?
Planet Earth is not under attack. I'm thinking it's more like you see all those David Attenborough documentaries about different ecosystems. I was just thinking like one of those, but now it's like 30 years in the future where we can go to planets that have like space creatures. So it's like a documentary pretty much about these new species that we've uncovered. It's called Space and Time.
That is a piss poor effort.
I know.
I love it.
This is all I've
David
got.
Attenborough voice it.
Wait, all of them
Bradley.
involve space, and so does mine.
Yeah,
mine's
same.
called
Yeah.
Mine's called Living in America from the Fontaines album. All right, here we go. Check this out. All right, Chris Pratt plays an undercover cop from Mars named Roy Sanders. I think I've used the name Roy a few too many times. Who has been sent to America sent to America by Mars to spy on the American way of life, to bring back information so Mars can ultimately destroy planet Earth. Upon arriving, he is stuck in the mindset that planet Earth sucks, as his planet has taught him that his whole life. But once he settles in and meets the girl of his dreams, Bella Benassi, played by Scarlett Johansson, Roy starts to love the American way of life and decides to quit communication with Mars. Once figuring out what has happened, Mars send their strongest army to kickstart the attack on planet Earth, with Chris Pratt, or Roy, the only man on Earth who knows how to stop it. That's Living in America.
That's pretty sick.
Damn.
Yep.
That's great.
Pretty nice. That wasn't
Very
too bad.
solid. Once again, all
Yeah.
space related.
Thank you.
Yeah, you ready for this?
4 out of 4. Is this space, Adam, as well?
This is space. I also went
Brilliant.
with Planet Hunter, Joe. I thought
Nice.
everyone was going to go Planet Hunter because it's such a obvious. That's got to be a movie somewhere.
I did
Probably
Living in
already
America
exists.
because the soundtrack would just be like every song that says America.
That would work. Planet Hunter, set in the year 4000, stars Bruce Willis as Paulie Botsington, an intergalactic real estate agent and ex-cop who sells poor planets to rich alien companies searching for a new home. After selling one particular planet to Michael Moneybags, played by Willem Dafoe.
You're not even trying.
I'm not
with
even
that,
trying. Nah, that one was terrible. He's the CEO
So
of the
good.
largest bank in the galaxy and known to many as the Planet Hunter. Paulie has a personal ethical crisis after seeing how the indigenous people of the planet have been enslaved by Mr. Moneybags and the planet has been rid of its natural resources. Filled with shame and anger, Paulie travels to the planet and takes down Moneybags and his evil army. That's it.
Damn.
Pretty
That was
crap.
good. It started off strong.
Started off strong,
Yeah.
then rushed it to the end and never
Yeah.
tried to finish it.
Michael
So, there you
Moneybags,
go.
eh?
Like most good
Michael
movies.
Moneybags.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked all of them. They were all involved
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah.
That's
I think
brilliant.
they're all
Love
good.
space.
Yeah.
Hey, no, seriously, your two were like the best.
Easily
by
the
far.
best we've had.
If we did rankings, that would be it. Speaking,
Can you?
Yeah, we should do rankings,
leaderboard?
actually. Yeah, we should do a
give
leaderboard.
it like a % out of 100, like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make up like a fake IMDb,
Excellent.
I reckon.
Easy. That's happening.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right, let's do that. Let's do the ad. All right, what songs are going in the playlist on Spotify? Record Royale ads. 2 songs, 1 from each album. What's your favorite one? Joe, kick it off.
Oh, I'm always going first, eh?
Yeah.
From Fontaines, I've got You Said. I think that's my favorite song off the album.
Sure.
I'm going to call it. I'm going to also go Beautifully Unconventional by Wolf Alice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Let's
Cool.
go.
Cool.
Two
All
great
right, Nettie,
songs.
what are yours?
I would say Sad Boy by Wolf Alice. And also A Lucid Dream by Fontaines.
Nice. Sad
Bang,
Boy
bang.
goes
No.
off at the end.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It goes
Mine for
absolutely off.
Fontaines was also You Said, but I'm going to do the title track, Hero's Death. That song was like the one that was just like, this is it. This is what we're saying.
Yeah.
It was really dope. And then Wolf Alice, I have Formidable Cool written, but I'm changing it to, is it Yuck Foo? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
The second song?
That
That song
rips.
just, that
So
rocks.
crazy.
That Put that on. It's like, boom,
Drums
done,
and
easy.
bass, so
Yeah, so I'm changing to Yuck Foo.
Nice.
All right, Adam.
Has anyone said Televised Mind yet?
I
Fontaine.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh, yours, mate.
That one needs to be in there,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it does.
I was going to say A Hero's Death, but I'll say a Televised Mind for Fontaines. And for Wolf Alice, I'll go with Space and Time, I think. I thought that track, it sounds like an Always track, but like a little bit
Yeah,
more
right.
aggressive, which I was really into.
That's cool.
I can, definitely see that.
Yeah.
And like the not more louder songs, they
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of sound like Always, yeah.
Yeah.
Brad, what are yours?
All mine have been said. I had
Oh, no.
Space and Time, and I had Televised Mind. So Adam, what the hell,
Sucked
man?
in. Sorry, brother.
I'll go the title track, Visions of a Life for Wolf Alice. I think it's a
Excellent.
great closer.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So good.
epic.
It's very epic.
Very epic. Has Lucid Dream been said? It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Stolen.
Bugger. Maybe.
That was the most
opener.
perfect bugger I've ever heard.
Bugger. I'll go I Don't Belong then, because
Yeah.
the film. I watched the film clip and it's sick as well.
Nice.
Nice. Covered pretty much every song on both albums.
Yeah.
It's really nice. That's sick though. Yeah, no, that was really cool. All right, we're doing 2 truths and a lie. All right. Did we explain this to you too?
No, I didn't tell him about this one. It's a nice little surprise.
Alright. Yeah, cool. We got one more segment.
Yeah.
So Bradley, the editor, is up this week. He's going to say 3 statements.
Oh, no.
2 of them are true. 1's a lie. We got to figure out which one is the lie.
All right.
Take it away, Bradley.
Radio. Okay. Fact number 1. Fontaines D.C. had to change locations for their video clip for I Don't Belong. Number 2. Wolf Alice's label, Dirty Hit, has announced a new Asia Pacific headquarters in Sydney, Australia. Number 3. Ellie from Wolf Alice got her famous Black Fender Telecaster from Jamie Cook, guitarist of Arctic Monkeys. One of them's a lie. That's how
Can you read the first one again? Because that was such like nothing to it. What was the first one?
I've got some more facts about it if you want to listen. Fontaines D.C.
Yeah.
had to change their location for their video clip I Don't Belong. So
Okay, where
they
were
had
they and
plans-
where'd they change it to?
They had plans to do it in like in the docks of London, but they were forced to stay local because of COVID, and they shot it in Skerries, which is it Gryan Chatton's hometown.
Is he the singer? I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Interesting.
for number 2, yeah.
You
Number
go
two.
Sydney
so
one.
the 1975 and Wolf Alice's label, Dirty Hit. Yeah, they decided it's not open yet, but they announced a headquarters in Sydney. And number 3, Jamie Cook, guitarist of Arctic Monkeys. I think it was a Reading or a Glastonbury or both when they played together. She gave it to him, I think.
So we're
He gave it to her.
so
sorry.
we're
Yeah.
picking the lie.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
to
one of them's a
figure out
lie.
which one is
You
the
gotta figure it
lie.
out.
I reckon it's got to be.
So,
I reckon it's the second one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm thinking
I'm
that
gonna
too.
say
'cause
third.
Why would they open up a
for
label
sure.
right now? Why would
Yeah.
they open up a headquarters in Sydney right now?
Third.
interesting.
However, the 1975 are like huge, and maybe
They need
they want
a
to
few.
tap in. Maybe the label
They
wants to
love
tap
Australia
into the
as well.
what'd you call it? The South
Asia Pacific.
Asia Pacific. All right, this is hard. Actually, I don't know.
I'm going to.
Okay.
The
and
label.
Adam is like notoriously good at this segment as well.
But
Yeah.
now
So,
I think that you're trying to convince them otherwise because of what I said.
Adam, what the
Bradley?
hell? Nah, this is all part of my plan.
Oh my god.
What do you
I'm
think,
gonna go
Joe?
2 still. I'm
going
two.
3.
3.
the guitar.
And lock it in. Yeah, lock it in.
Don't reckon Jamie Cook go. I can see that happening because I know they've played some big shows, and I'm sure the Arctic Monkeys would have played. Did you say Glastonbury?
I think it was. It was
You
a
weren't
festival of
sure.
sorts. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Fuck it, I'm gonna go 1. No, it's
excellent.
definitely not 1. It's not 1. I'm sticking with 2. They're not opening a headquarters in Sydney.
Okay.
So me and Adam are 2. Joe and Nette are 3.
Righty. Oh.
It's 1, isn't it?
So, number 1, the location thing is true.
Mhm.
But actually, yeah, if you watch the vid, it's in their hometown of Scaries. Wolf Alice and 1975 did announce that they were hosts.
Damn it.
headquarters. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just made it up. I looked up famous Fender Telecaster players because I know she always rocks that same black one. And Jamie Cook came up, so I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great.
was thinking
That-
surely she's
Damn
getting
it.
given those
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy
You guys
days.
win.
Got yours. Yeah.
You did get it. Nice one.
We
Brad.
have been keeping tally of that, but obviously me and Adam got it wrong. We will not be adding to the tally this week,
No.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Adam's like double me and Brad.
Really?
Wow.
Pretty
So good.
unfortunate. I needed
Not
to get
today.
up on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so they
Should've
are
known.
opening a headquarters?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
That's
it's
pretty cool.
announced. It's not. Yeah, it's not open yet, but yeah, it's in Sydney, Australia. Pretty cool. Just down the
There
road.
you go.
That's sick.
Pop on by.
No, it's not. That's sick. That's awesome. All right,
Yeah. Good on.
let's get into the business end. Let's rank these albums out of 10. Now, Brad, did you remember this week?
Oh hell no.
Classic.
Let's go.
So, Nettie and Joe, we got to rate them out of 10, but we don't do this just normal 10. We got to do out of 10 something. So, Brad, what is it?
Out of 10 deleted kisses
For Wolf Alice. Yeah.
for Wolf Alice, and out of 10 heroes' deaths.
All
How
right.
about that?
For
Cool.
Fontaines. All right, let's do Wolf Alice first out of 10 deleted kisses. Deleted kisses. Awesome stuff, really. All right, Joe, continue the trend. You're going first.
Oh, I was gonna say
Just
Nettie,
doing
do you want to
Wolf
go
Alice.
first?
Nettie, you can go first if you want.
Yeah, let Nettie go first. I reckon.
You can. You can talk yourself into it if you want.
Yeah. I know I will be.
I'm trying to. I would have to say. I would have to give. I would be lying to myself if I gave this album anything less than 10 deleted kisses.
Oh, there it is.
Go.
I love it.
Hell
I love
yeah.
the generosity. That's so
good.
good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Is this like one of your all-time favorite albums?
Yep.
Obviously, if it's a 10.
Yep. I
Yeah.
would say
For sure.
All-time favorite
I would
or one
say-
of a few?
it's up there with one of my favorites. I don't have
Nice.
two. There's
Bang.
a couple, like a few. Yeah, I've listened to this album loads of times. I've listened to them play it, like, I haven't seen them play it live, but I've listened to like their live sets, and I just
Yeah.
love all the songs on this record. I think it's great.
Nice.
Bang.
Yeah.
Easy.
Hell yeah.
All right, Joe.
Oh, yep. Damn, yeah. I'm going to give it 9 deleted kisses just because, like, agreed with Nettie, this is, like, one of my favourite albums of all time, like, ever. But I just didn't want to give it a 10 straight up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to come in too hot. Nettie already did that, so then I was like, should I just give it a 10? Like, so, yeah, I'll give it 9. I'll give it 9 deleted kisses.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice.
All right, Adam.
I'm gonna give it 8 deleted kisses. I really did. I love this album. I don't know. There was a few spots in it. Maybe just because I haven't had as much time with it. This album, where I just didn't find them as memorable as others. But yeah, no, I did still really get into it. I don't think it's fully perfect, but it's an 8.
Yeah,
definitely. It's a very good album.
Nice.
Loved it.
Skits.
Bradley.
See, I was somewhere between a 7 and an 8, so I might talk myself into something here. I think, yeah, Ellie, she fucking rocks. She's such a badass. She's like kind of scary and beautiful at the same time. I think there's riffs like throughout this whole album, and they're all so heavy, but then kind of there's moments of bittersweet and all the rest. I think there's something for everything. Something for everyone on this album, and I have no problem giving it. I'll go an 8. Yeah, fuck it.
Nice.
Let's go. I think, yeah, and like it's quite inconsistent, but that's what makes it so good. It's like so it can do lots of things, versatile, as I said before. There you go. Yeah, I'll give it an 8. Fuck it.
That was the definition of talking yourself into a number.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna go a 7. 7 deleted kisses. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it, but yeah, I think after a few more listens, I'll wrap my head around it more. But I think while it was one of those, what's the word? Is it double-edged sword? I don't know. While the versatility was like the best thing about it, also made it more difficult for me to like listen to throughout the week. But not in like a terrible, like bad way, just like hard to follow in a way. But it was still rocked and rolled all over the shop.
Yeah.
Giving it a 7. 7 deleted kisses. All right, let's do Fontaine's A Hero's Death out of, what was it, Brad? 10 heroes' deaths?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Classic
That's
stuff.
genius. All right.
Thank you.
Joe or Nettie, who wants to go first?
Nettie.
All right,
Alright.
Nettie, take it away.
How many heroes will I kill rating this album? I think that it obviously love this album. I really love like I think like there, even though it's quite like consistent, there is a fair bit of versatility in this album as well. Like there's a few ballads in there. There's a few kind of like, you know, heavier driving songs. I would probably rate it an 8, I reckon. It's really easy listening, I think, for me. And I really enjoy it. Really love it. So
Nice.
Sick.
Excellent.
All right, Joe.
All right. I also really love this album. So Fontaines is probably like up there with the best of them in my opinion in terms of bands at the moment, my favorites. One thing that really stands out to me is the bass. Obviously, like the way it just keeps it driving the whole time, and just the whole album, like Nettie said, it's like consistent but like also experimental in some ways. So I have given it an 8.5. I don't know if you can do halves.
No, we can't do halves.
We usually don't.
right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're rounding it up or you're rounding it down?
I'll round it down.
Ooh.
Yeah,
okay.
brutal, but
Go an 8.
it's not quite, in my opinion, the same level as Visions of a Life. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Sure.
very fair enough reasoning. All right, Adam.
This album, I had a bit of a weird time with this album. I really like I really like the vocal performance, even though it's pretty straight and narrow, but it's pretty unique, and all the lyrics are very beautiful. The more you look into them, I think the more you get out of it.
It's quite subtle.
Yeah, it's very subtle. I think I'm a really, really big Idols fan, and I think this whole album I was kind of comparing it a little bit too much. And I was kind of just wanting it to either go really crazy or just a little bit harder, maybe. The instrumentation kind of lacked for me a little bit. Like, wasn't experimental enough for me, or it wasn't just like straight up powerful enough for me. So I think I'm going to I'll go a 6, Hero's Death. But it might grow on me. It's just on 1 week's listen. Yeah, I think I'm sitting at a 6 at the moment.
6 dead heroes.
Yeah,
All right,
6
Brad.
dead boys. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7 dead heroes. I think. Just looking at the track list, and then I look at Doggerel. I think I might like Doggerel a bit more.
Yeah.
But that's not to say this is bad at all. I really do enjoy it. I think Televised Mind's like my favourite DC song. But yeah, I think after a while, I kind of struggle to make it through the whole album. It's quite similar. And that's not a bad thing. But yeah, I'm just keen for what they do next, maybe more than this right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking towards the future rather than listening to this right now. So yeah, I'll go 7.
Nice.
Cool. I'm going to back you up there. 7 heroes lying on the floor, dead as hell. I think the more I listened to it throughout the week, the more I liked it, I think. Because at first, exactly the same as you, Adam, I was just waiting for it to pick up in like intensity. And then it did at points, and then once I like knew the songs a bit better, they became more, I don't know, I suppose powerful. But yeah, it was lacking some oomph in certain sections. But I really liked the vocals and just the song messages, well, the lyrics, I suppose. They ruled as well. But yeah, I'm going to go 7. And if you can do some quick maths, we have a clear winner. Wolf Alice of Visions of Life gets 42 out of 50. And beat Fontaine's Hero's Death 36 out of 50. Still a decent score.
Yeah.
But not enough to beat Wolf Alice. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen.
Really?
I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I think I did. I just knew...
Yeah.
I knew Adam was going to... Actually, no, I thought you would have liked the
I thought Adam was a bit of Fontaine's guy, yeah.
It could grow on me, but it's... Yeah.
That's the shock of the podcast
there you
so
go.
far.
Yeah. Shock horror.
Maybe you love Idols way too much. That you
I
just
think that it might be my problem. Yeah.
A budget version of Idols.
It is. That's what it feels like to me.
Whoa.
It does.
No, I'm
A
not
little.
saying that. I'm not saying that. I just thought maybe that could have been Adam's.
You said it.
It is.
Not me.
What's the,
Not my word.
What's the highest,
Your words, not mine.
highest rated album you guys have had on the show?
We've had 2 that have got... Well, when we like rank him and then we do our bracket episodes, we just take what me, Brad, and Adam give it. And the Avalanches, Since I Left You, and The Dream Is Over by Pup have both got 29 out of 30.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But the Dream Is Over was our band's like... We
Big
just
album.
copied that. Yeah, your Wolf Alice. That was
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Pup released an EP today?
Yeah, I did. I haven't listened to
No.
it, but...
I listened to
today.
the new Ballpark Music album today. It was
Oh,
pretty cool.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
How's that
It
go?
was kind of...
Did you see
was
they
good.
did like a version? They
Yeah,
did
like a
Paranoid
version.
Android? Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I
how
did see
they
that.
I love how they just played it. They didn't try and like
Do anything.
spruce it
Yeah.
up or anything.
Yeah.
No.
And I
Played
love
it
how
for how
they
it is.
shredded so hard with an acoustic guitar in it. Like, it was hectic.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That
Heavy.
was sick.
Yeah.
That was cool. It was a nice like a version.
New music.
We've came to the end of the show here, guys. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh,
Thank
for
you so
having
much
us.
for
Yeah.
having us.
Absolutely
awesome.
killed it.
We had a great time.
I hope Melbourne gets a little bit better for you, Joe.
I'm sure it will.
It's
I'm
got
sure it
to
will.
eventually.
Yeah.
It's got to eventually.
Yeah.
Next week on the show, we've mentioned it before, but next week is November. 5 weeks straight, we're doing all Australian music with a bunch of cool Australian guests coming on. And one of the coolest is coming on next week. The man behind music blog Laundry Echo, Dave McCarthy, is coming on the show.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. And we're doing 2 Australian rap artists that I'm bloody keen to get into. We're doing Briggs Sheplife, I think you pronounce it, Sheplife. It's going up against JK47, Made for This. 2 of Dave's choices.
No.
I've not really dipped my toes into this water,
No,
but
no.
I'm pretty keen. It should be sweet. And I
I'm
think
keen
it's pretty...
to hear why you chose them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
I'm heaps keen.
a good way to kick off the Australian Music Month. So we got
For sure.
some pretty good albums coming up and some pretty sick guests too. And Dave's kicking off. One of the nicest guys in the Australian music
for
scene.
sure.
Easy.
Yeah.
So that's going to be sick.
Happy
That's
days.
next week. thank you, Joe. Thank you, Nettie, so much for coming.
Thank you
on.
so much.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed
Thank
it.
Thanks
beautiful.
for having us.
That is all good. Let's wrap it up. We'll see you there next week. Make sure you follow us on the socials, Record Royale. Join the group. Brad is posting every day now in
Hell yeah.
the epic Facebook group,
Fuck it.
Royale. I legit can't remember what it's called, but you can find it on our Facebook. Follow Sputnik Sweetheart. Keep an eye out for their upcoming single and maybe further releases that we might have already spoiled. All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.